Welcome to the classiest place on earth. How the fuck are you doing? I hope you're doing fucking well. Good morning. Good morning, Jade. Good morning, Berserker. Wait, they filmed the Black Parade in this song video near you? That's pretty fucking cool. Okay, music. Don't do it today. Not today. The internet needs to fucking work. Good morning, Might. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I woke up with the worst headache. I don't even know. I took Excedrin, and so now I'm shaking like a fucking leaf. I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know. I think it's when I take Excedrin first thing in the morning, but sometimes it just like. Is the music? Oh my god, is it super loud still? Oh my god, the music. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a professional. Idiot. Headset, I know. So, every once in a while, I whip out one of my many dead headset. They're not dead, but the morgue wall. Every once in a while, I whip one out because they're thousands of dollars, and I can't stand not using them. And music truly sounds otherworldly in these headphones. So once in a while, I try to whip them out and just try to use them for a day, and then I put them back away because they give me headaches. But music, I mean, seriously, this headset, these are focals. They're dummy expensive. But I can't, like, they just hang on a wall. It's so depressing. Good morning, David. How are you? Main BG3 quest. Check your fucking butthole. Did I leave us in BG3? We're going to play today. I told Psycho I'd play with him today, but I think I accidentally opened us. I did. Oops. I don't even know if Psycho's awake. Headaches make me loopy. Wait, there's a game called Jew? What the fuck? Tira Spoil, welcome. Hello from Privyet, как dela? No one else speaks Russian. We can't do this. People will get mad. But, like, your language is beautiful. Hello, how are you? Zoe, seriously? I don't have a headache anymore because the Excedrin. That's kind of why I did it. It's like cheating because I've got painkillers on board. Literally, I thought about it and I was like, well, I already took a shit ton of Excedrin. Might as well. Why not? Fuck it, right? Honestly, I don't think I can tell the moment I put them on if they're going to give me a headache or not. It's real weird. It's like the moment this band touches the top of my skull, I know if it's going to do it or not. I don't think it's going to do it today, but we'll see. We shall see. Yep, I took Excedrin when you and I were talking, Cocky, and I'm like, it's a lot of caffeine. Like, I drink coffee every morning, but damn, Excedrin's a lot first thing in the morning because I'm just like, calm down. I hate that. Oh my god, Big Berg, it's your birthday? Stop. Happy fucking birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday. This is your day to have a lot of fun. We were waiting for the celebrating. This is your day. So happy birthday to you. Great, Katie. Happy fucking birthday. I hope it's wonderful, and I hope you eat something wonderful. Sometimes my glasses get painful. It's how I know I have a migraine. Yep, that's me too. My sunglasses, I have to get like extra wide. I don't have them on my desk. I have to get, the music just kills me today. I have to get extra wide, like sunglasses. Otherwise they'll kill me because they sit on my temples. It's the worst. Is that super loud right now? Let me know if the music's too loud. Lemmy's laying in the window watching the rain. Oh, you guys are getting rain. We got rain all night long, and now it's like really hot and muggy and gross. Big Berg, I hope you have a wonderful birthday and you eat something delicious. Volume's good. Thank you, Zoe. To the holes in SoCal, be safe and take care of yourselves, please. What's happening? What's happening in SoCal? Is there fires? Dude, Zoe, yesterday, someone in chat informed me that, like, a town really, really close to my hometown burnt to the fucking ground. Like, a town called Medical Lake in Washington, in eastern Washington, middle of fuck nowhere where I grew up, burnt to the fucking ground. It's so sad. We are hitting fire season fast. Oh my god, Kel was talking about that yesterday. Like flooding, right? I forgot about that. Yeah. Paparuski. My main issue with headphones is that I start sweating hard in the cups. I love these ones. They don't sweat, they breathe. I'm the same. I can't stand having sweaty ears. Honestly, that's what drives me nuts about these Earbuds. I have really, really nice earbuds. Unfortunately, the cord broke and I can't afford to replace them. These buds are really nice. These are great. They're probably the best, like, inexpensive buds I've ever had. They're the Sony Bass whatevers, but the inner part is just like rubber, and my ears get so gross and sweaty on the inside. Like, if I didn't take breaks every hour to air my ears out, it would be disgusting. These I at least can, because they're like they're closed but open. I don't know how to explain it. Focals are stupid expensive. Nobody needs focal headphones. This was my last headphone purchase when I was desperate, when I was getting migraines all the fucking time, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm gonna try a nice headset, see if that makes a difference. Truly, the sound is unreal. But headsets, they just suck. Man, y'all, with all your strange sensory quirks, David, I mean, I think about how much of my day I spend, like, with these weird sensory things, and it's just 24/7. And I hate it. I think that's why I don't like Colorado so much, because the weather is so extreme that no matter what, I can feel it. And I'm just oversensitive, I guess, and I just don't want to feel it. That's it. I don't care what the weather is. I just don't want to feel it. It's like if a hair, one of these little baby hairs, touches my face, I have to pluck it. I will rip it out of my head if it keeps touching my face. I just fucking can't take it. I cannot function if there's a sensory overload going on. It's so stupid, and I don't know why. Like, I have I have a chipped tooth because I was so cold in Germany, I chattered my teeth broken. Like, I don't know. I wish I wasn't. I would love to just not feel anything ever again. That would be great. That would be, like, optimal, honestly. Hillary's been downgraded. Oh, no shit. Okay, there's still a tons of flood warning. Mexico looks like it's gonna get the worst of it. Damn, dude. I hope they're okay. Be safe in SoCal, my dudes. Let me just tell you, not being sensitive to most anything, it's great. I can't even imagine. Seriously, David, I was just thinking about that this morning. Because, like, it's this weird thing. It stops me in my tracks. Any sensory thing. So, like, that's how I get really frustrated in the morning sometimes, because if I'm, kind of walking faster on the house, trying to get stuff done before stream, and the dogs light up outside and just start barking insanely at a squirrel, my anxiety peaks unreal, and I just start to sweat. Because suddenly there's a sensory thing that's not involved in what I'm currently trying to do, which is get ready, and I can't separate myself from it. Like, I can't not deal with it. Or if I'm walking through the house and suddenly a fuzz in the air touches my face, I get so mad. It's instantaneous. I just stop what I'm doing and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I can't. It's just like it interrupts my flow. All of it. I hate it so much. Like, I shave my legs almost every day because if there's stubble, I can feel it in the wind and I cannot take it. It's psychotic. I know. I'm well aware and I fucking hate it. I would love to never feel anything ever again. Like, that would be choice, honestly. Good morning, BDO. Good morning, Kendo. How are you, loves? VA gets amazing storms, in my opinion. I love the storms down there. Good morning. Oh, you fixed your back? I think I might have too. No jinxing it. But, like, my shoulder's sore, but it's nowhere near what it's been the past couple days, where it's just like that numb, like that dull, achy pain going on in there. I think I finally stretched it out. Thank fuck. What was wrong? Did you do something to your back, Knives, or was it just like age? Good morning, Sammy love. How are you? Fucking brain. I get one hair touching the face irritating. Yes, Kendo, I'm exactly the same, which is why I straighten the fuck out of my hair. My hair's naturally quite curly, like very, very curly. I posted a picture this morning with half curly and half not. Like, it's curly, but curls are wild. They have a mind of their own. There's no controlling them, and they touch my face, and I can't take it. I haven't worn my hair curly in like 15 years because I just cannot fucking take it. Whereas if I burn my hair straight, it lays and it stays and it doesn't touch my face. I found the knots in my back and knee. Oh, God. Did you do the blue on the wall? Good morning. Gonna start looking for jobs this week. Ooh, don't know what I'm gonna do, but I have a lot of help. I've actually been happier after leaving my retail job. Good. Retail, I think, like, everybody needs to work retail or something one time in their life because it gives you perspective and makes you treat people nice, but it's not good for brains. Retail ruined me, man. They were fucking with my hamstrings all week. I got sick of it. You're back? Dude, you sound like me. Like, all of my shoulder pain is because of my rib. like these muscles tighten up and it pulls my shoulder down, and that's what causes my shoulder pain. That's so weird. Bodies are stupid. Not feeling anything's overrated. I have insanely high pain threshold, and I only notice shit going wrong when I should have been in a doctor's office way earlier. That's I kind of do the same thing a little bit, Marnux. Like I don't go to the doctor's office because I'm like everything. Like right now I have an itch on my leg. It's probably just wind blew by me, but I cannot stop thinking about it. I have to itch my leg. Ah! I can't not fix the thing that's sensing. Like it's the same with clothes. I don't know about you guys. I don't wear like loose fitting clothes. I wear almost exclusively like skin tight clothes because I can't stand my clothes to move around me or to like if I reach across the desk to grab something and my sleeve dangles and knocks something else over, my fury, it's like I light on fire. Like I feel like Hades, like "Whoa!" It's crazy. I can't see like I just if I could just be naked, like then I wouldn't have to worry about strange parts of me touching things that aren't me. I don't know, it's super weird. Oversensitivity sucks. I just try to ignore it. But, you know, that makes it worse. Lemmy's hair is super fine. I want to rip off my skin because that shit is so that's the poodle hair. I'm not kidding you, Jade, exact same. The poodle hair, it's like if you've ever like dealt with pillow stuffing or something, you know those fine ass little invisible clear curly hairs that come out? That's exactly what poodle hairs are, and I swear to God, one will get wound into my eyelashes. And I have to go like comb through my eyelashes. I can't. How does anyone just like exist with that on their face? I don't know. Lower back, yeah, lower back sucks. Mine's my upper back, and I just don't know why. I won't date anyone who hasn't worked customer service. I mean, honestly, you probably wouldn't even have to ask them if they'd work customer service. You'd probably know just from being in their presence. Hi, Vex. How are you, love? The VTs. God damn it, Katie. I experienced something wild last night. I said in a stream, hey, everyone in SoCal, please be safe. And there was one person who was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What? Apparently they live in LA and the weather was fine last night. So they were like, there's no hurricane. I guess they didn't look at the news or weather. Don't they get alerts on their phone? When I lived in Maryland, if a hurricane was going to Florida, we got alerts on our phone. No, I would never. Vex C is worse. It's raining? Nice. We got rain all night long. It's muddy as fuck outside, but now it's humid because it's hot. There's a lot of people that just tune out and only pay attention to what's directly outside their door at the moment, which is wild. I feel like my joints tell me that shit's gonna happen. Oh, you turned off the alerts on your phone? I have them on. I don't ever get them, though. Like Denver, I guess when I was in Maryland, we just got them for hurricanes and stuff like that. You know, like severe weather storms or whatever. And honestly, it was just like wind. Like Maryland's so far north, it's never going to get anything near what Florida gets, but you still got a little. Oh, nah. Drummer Guy's going to redo Everybody Dance Now. Apparently, he premieres full-length songs on the weekend. Does that mean today? If you see that shit pop up, will you let me know? I'll keep up YouTube just in case. He's just so good. I love watching him. And it's not even his talent. I was thinking about it last night. It's his joy. You know what I mean? He's so passionate and happy, and like you can just see it in him that he fucking loves every moment of what he's doing, and it gives me like this warm, happy feeling. He's amazing, right, Berserker? Like born with drumsticks. I don't fucking know, man. Oh, he has the premiere. Oh, I'm pulling it up. Hold on. Oh shit. The only part of his name I can remember is Siberiano now, so I just type in Siberiano, but I've got it up. So, in 51 minutes, if we start hearing like a weird music in the back, if you guys start hearing double music, like a weird waiting music, let me know. Half the time I don't pick up on it, but that's the premiere starting. Like they usually start with like a little doo 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 in a 10-second countdown. Estepario Siberiano. I don't know. Siberiano sticks with me. So all I do is type in Siberiano and he's the first account that pops up. It's perfect. Thank you, Vex. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, hell yeah. I just feel like when you go outside, you're guaranteed to encounter something that you're not going to have to expect or predict. It just seems like a lot of work if you have to pay attention to any little sensory thing. You know what's super weird, David, is for like if I'm in nature, it doesn't affect me. I've thought about that. It's really weird. Like when I just this past weekend, I went hiking with Rod, and we were just climbing through bushes that were literally scratching the living fuck out of my legs. Like I had blood dripping down my legs, wasn't phased. It's like if there's enough stimulation in your immediate atmosphere, you don't the overstimulation doesn't clue in. But it's basically when you're chronically understimulated, your brain will cling on to any form of stimulation. So people that aren't overstimulated tend to overstimulate themselves in self-soothing. You know what I mean? Like doing this. Some people will just do this or roll a ring on their hand or whatever. Some people self-stimulate because they're looking for that excessive stimulation. It's really interesting, David. I've really read into it a lot because it's kind of drives me insane. Like it really does interrupt a lot of my day-to-day activity until, like, for instance, while I'm streaming and I'm hanging out, it doesn't really, like, unless something gets in my eye or something, like, obviously I can't fucking see, but I don't, because I'm fully focused, I'm stimulated, like, it doesn't, but it's when it's quiet and I need to do something that if something interrupts me, i.e. an itch, a hair, etc., it's fury. It's really weird. It's very bizarre, but yeah, it's some things just don't even bother you. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. It's really weird. We heard about that. We heard, Kino. What we read was that legally, I guess, Biden is only allowed, like the president is only allowed to give $700 worth of relief without congressional approval of more money. So he gave the $700 and then immediately applied for more. Like he applied for like 12 billion or million or something like that. His real name's George. What the fuck song is this? His real name is George? I didn't know that. That's great. That's a good name. Oh, it's Janelle Monáe. I was like, what the fuck are we listening to? I would just run into everything and destroy it. If you had a Bubble Boy, me too. I mean, I do it on purpose, to be honest. If I had a Bubble Boy suit, I'd just be rolling down hills. Or bake, right? It would just melt to you. I like to wear rings, but I'm so overwhelmed by them. I don't really like jewelry. Like, the only jewelry I wear never comes off. I shower, I bathe, I live in this stuff. It never comes off. I don't like to think about accessorizing. Like, same with my plugs. These never, like, unless I'm showering, obviously. I take them out for the shower. But other than that, I can't, I hate it. I don't like doing my hair and I don't like accessorizing. It's just like another thing I have to do. So I just leave it. I get gold and then I never have to take it off. Actually, my sister bought me both of these. Oh my God, it's probably Jorge. Oh, it's an excellent one. Kino, what the fuck? MTG's trying to claim blue state. Stop it. Starting fires. Stop it. I have a good friend who also has a hard time with stimulation. We have to hang out at her house because the sirens from the road near my house drive her nuts. Oh, no shit. I'm really glad I'm not auditorily sensitive like that. There are some people who can't stand auditory shit. Thankfully, I'm not that way. Like, for if anything, silence kind of gets me. Like, if I'm already kind of anxious, if I'm in a silent room, I get way too much in my head. I gotta have something going on. Beep. Okay, like, beeping noises, I completely understand. I'm immune to that because of the hospital. I mean, I just hear beeps now, and I don't respond to beeping anymore. It's really bad, but I can completely understand that. Big depression today. Boo. Ooh, you'll feel so good after a haircut, though. Nuh-uh. In regards to the Maui fires, they believe they were started by above ground power lines at the moment. Really? How? Oh, that's scary. I used to have so many big rings. You know those big oversized ones that were super popular? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think rings are super pretty. I've always, like, loved little old ladies who have a million rings on their, like, crooked old hands. I love it. Like, their hands, like, jingle when you hold them, and they make all the clinkety-clankities. I think it's so cute, but they drive me crazy. I used to use my hands too much. I have one ring, and my sister got it for me in Ireland, and that's it. I just can't. Rings drive me crazy. I use my hands too much. Cheers. I loaded a bowl and everything. Ugh. My lighting makes my water look fucking orange. I swear to God, it's not. I need background noise for my background noise. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You would hate a hospital knives. I mean, there are places I'll go in the world now, and a beep will go off, like at Lowe's or something. Like, they have machines all over the place, and a beep will go off, and it sounds similar to a ventilator, and all of my hackles go on end. It's really weird. Like, I'm so hard conditioned. It's very strange. There's certain tones of beeping that if they go off, my body goes like, death. It's real weird. I don't hear sirens at all anymore. That's kind of me, David, but I lived in Baltimore. In Baltimore, there's sirens 24/7. So when there's sirens around here, the only reason I know there's sirens is because of my dogs. My dogs will go off. Other than that, oh, look, a siren. Where's my lighter? Hold on. Found it. I wish it was just easier to braid your own hair. I can't do it. I can't do it either, Vex. I cannot do it. I can braid someone else's hair like nobody's business, though. I'm such a good braider. Like, I got really good at it in basketball in high school because we would all, in Eastern Washington, where I grew up, every single away game was at least a 3-hour bus ride. And so we would all stack up behind each other on the bus and braid each other's hair. I got real fucking good. But to this day, I cannot braid my own hair. It always is crooked, looks terrible, loose hairs all over the place. I don't fucking get it. It sucks. A hearing test? I mean, you never know. High winds knocking down power lines. Oh, is a common thing. Happened in California with their fires. Year or two ago, the power company hadn't done maintenance on the lines in 50 plus years. Jesus fucking Christ, because it costs money. Ugh. Of course. So the hooks holding up the lines failed because the power line. Oh my God. That's terrifying. Sirens, I'm so sorry. Cheers. Kel, I agree. I don't understand why we have anything over land here, to be honest. Quantum, how are you? I'm doing okay. I mean, surviving. Can't complain. I put a googly eye on my horse, so, like, that gives me happiness now. It's the little things in life, right? 2 months, you came back! You came back. Knives, that's amazing. You know she does own the middle of the island. It's so weird. She owns the middle of Maui, which is wild. But I doubt that. Kendo, you kind fuck. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Bezabelly. Bezabelly, use a butt was the highest order. Go for them, be consensual in all the ways. Thank you for being here today. Damn. Yep. Fuck Oprah. Yeah, cool. I feel like I say fuck Oprah a lot, and some people think she's still like some national hero or something, and they look at me like, why do you hate Oprah? She's not that great. She literally bought the middle of Maui, farms organic vegetables there, and sells them to the lower 48 and will not give them to anyone local. And in order to get from one side of the island to the other, you have to drive the 6-hour perimeter instead of through the island because she fucking owns it. Like, she doesn't give a fuck about people at all. She literally owns a third of an island and doesn't give a fuck about another human on it. You know? Not the greatest, in my opinion. What horse? Exactly. I love Everything Everywhere All at Once. So, oh my God, I forgot about the googly eyes in that. Literally, I've been, organizing stuff. I don't know. I have bins and bins and bins of like art supplies, and I've been going through them and purging them, like just getting rid of empties and shit like that. And, I found lots of googly eyes. So, he got one. Yeah, she really is, because she lives a life of excess, but how her show talking about being humble and she gave out all that stuff, yeah. It's very much just for show. It has to be. Seriously, let's rent some ATVs and drive through land. Knives, I'd do it in a second. Let's go. I'm not afraid of fucking Oprah. Let's fucking go. I'm doing good. I'm finally getting promoted. Ooh, fuck yeah. Full-time after a year? Dude, damn. Ooh, cybersecurity is literally, I was just it was a couple months ago, not just, but a couple months ago, I was watching this YouTube thing, and it was about like the fastest growing kind of unknown careers right now. Cybersecurity was number one. Nobody knows what the fuck it is because you basically kind of have to train yourself on your own, but damn, is it huge. And my sister was actually telling me that like internet law. I don't know what the area of study actually is called, but she said if you're going to go into law and you're going to be a lawyer, get into internet law right now, like protecting streamers, content creators, or going after them, whatever you want to do. Either way, that is huge right now, and no one knows about it. She's also the one that pushed lunatics like Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz. Oh my god, I forgot she gave us Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz. Oh my god, she's evil! Oh my god, I forgot. Wow. She really did. What a bitch. Vex, honestly, this is my theory. I think in order to get a certain level of rich, you have to step on people. I don't think being rich makes you an asshole. I think you make a conscious decision. Like there's successful, there's monetarily successful. I'm not saying you're evil. There is balls rich. And when you make that step, you do so. You've made a moral choice, I think. You know? Because, like, in all, billionaires shouldn't exist. That just shouldn't be real. It doesn't make sense. It's unnecessary. Like, it's hoarding, you know? But I don't know. That's just my theory. They start to live in their own reality and stakes for actions become reduced. Yep. They have to catch us knives, and I'm fast. I grew up on dirt bikes. Let's fucking go. I get a dirt bike and ride across it. Fuck them. I was given this stuff to gargle with to see if it helps, so I don't need to get my tonsils out, but it tastes yucky and I don't think it's helping. Oh. Have you tried like salt water, warm salt water gargles? That usually helps mine. I have huge tonsils. I always have. Still have them. And that usually helps me a little bit at least. The rich just need to be fucking taxed, for fuck's sake. Yeah. What up, Grim? How are you? Or give other people responsibility who step on people and you just ignore it as part of the business. Exactly. Yes. Yep. You tell other people to do your dirtiness and just like rake in from it. Yeah. It's got to be that. It has to be. Like, I just haven't been proven wrong. I don't think any of us have been proven wrong yet on like billionaires being nice people. I don't know. I don't think billionaires' responsibility is to go out there and fix the world problems. Like, absolutely not. But, you know, it's kind of like that. It reminds me of that mega church when Katrina hit. And the pastor was like, no one can come in because the water will damage the floors. And there was like people drowning, bodies floating by the church and everything. And he closed. Do you remember which one it was? Which guy that was? It reminds me of that. It's just like someone of privilege just watch, just like the eye of the storm, I guess. Fuck Reagan. Amen on that. It makes sense at some point. You can't work yourself richer, so you'd have to exploit someone. Exactly. And like, why? I think it's that mentality of people coming out of the depression or children of people coming out of the depression where it's just like hoard every penny because you never know. Once you have a certain amount of wealth, as soon as you put it in the bank, even at low interest, you effectively start pulling in a paycheck at the equivalent of full-time job or just more. Exactly. I mean, that's the thing. They live off interest. Weird flex. I got huge tonsils. I really do. I know. It's the weirdest thing. For some reason, Kendo, I think it's because I was of the generation where doctors didn't want to remove anything out of people's bodies. Because I know some people, like, 5 years older than me, 5 years younger than me, where, like, they got a cold and the doctor was like, out with the tonsils. Me, I had strep, like, once a month as a kid, and they never took my tonsils out. They're just huge. Like, every time I go to a new dentist or something, they're like, wow, your tonsils are enormous. Are you sick? I'm like, no, they're just big. Shut up. Don't look at me. But they never took them out. It's crazy. Joel Osteen, was that who it was? I mean, their names aren't worth a fucking brain cell in our heads, let's be honest. Speaking of billionaires, why do you think Elon Musk is obsessed with the letter X? Because he's a racist and loves the Confederate flag? Honestly, no idea. He's a fucking weirdo. I have no idea. Like, his brain baffles me at this point. No clue. Have you seen his kids' names? Those poor children. Like, name your kid whatever you want, but it's statistically proven that when you give your kids fucked up names, people have very high expectations of them, and they are likely to be very depressed later in life. Whereas you give people a name like Sam or Katie, they can just live their life normally, and no one's sitting there being like, oh my god, Jessica Phenomena should be doing great things because of that name. What the fuck? That and the whole mentality of hating taxes yet still wanting to support society rather than just putting better people in office to make sure government does things for people. Yeah. Yeah. Like, just vote. Locally, importantly, yeah. Yeah, the Yes to Test is prosperity preacher, Joel Scott Austin. What a fucking waste of air. But Holia, that's where I live in my head. Oh, it was Harvey. Thank you, BDO. It was Hurricane Harvey. Yep. He thinks he's an edgy tech lord when he's just a massive douche canoe. Literally. Like, he inherited a company. That's all he's ever done. He's trying to do this X project since PayPal. He's trying to make it a multi-level brand. Just X. I was enticed to come here because of the interesting title. Did it work? It worked, huh? See? Bait. You're welcome. Viata, I woke up with a headache, so I had to take a bunch of Excedrin, and I'm shaking like a fucking leaf. So I was like, if I already had to take painkillers, might as well enjoy some good sounds today. I whip them out like once a month, and I'll wear them after stream or something while I listen to music, just because I can't stand that $1,000 pair of headphones hangs on a wall with a sign that says morgue. Every time I look at them, I'm just like, because they truly do sound better than anything I've ever had on my head ever. But I've already got the painkillers on, so like, whatever. We'll be great now. Yeah, if you're gonna have sad kids, let genetics do it instead. Literally. Hi, Sean. How are you? Normal life for genetics. I'm gonna push so many expectations on her for the name alone. Society does it. It's real. It's like an unconscious thing. Seriously. I read about it way back because I hate my name. I've always hated how like fucking basic my name is. Like Katie being Katie. Or CAITEIGHTY or whatever the fuck they named me. Yeah. Yep. I want there to be a carnival ride called the Douche Canoe. I'd go on the Douche Canoe. Bitcoin banking, social media, it's a delusion. It is. It's literally like he's living off of human delusion, which is really fucking weird. I love this song. This is Christian theology at its works. I can speak. This is Christian theology at its worst. God takes special care of the building, but lets 100+ people burn to death. A monstrous deity. That's the retweet. The tweet I'm about to show you. God is with us. This church was left untouched by fires having destroyed Maui. What the fuck? How? Tell me you're out of touch without telling me you're out of touch.
Nothing else but Maria Lanakiwa. Now Gems.
What the fuck? Okay. Real question time. Raise your hand if you want to worship a god who burns to the ground everything but his own house. I don't sense a hand being raised. What in the fuck? The Chosen? You mean all the people that burned to the fucking ground? This is why I'm an atheist, hard same. I mean, it's one of the many reasons. All the citizens died, but the church survived. Praise God. Where the fuck does that make sense? These are the focals. I think that's supposed to be an F. They're dust. They were very dusty. I had to clean them. Focal Celestes is the model. They literally, I mean, Focal, I think they're like $899. It's stupid expensive. I was beyond desperate with migraine pain and shit like that when I got them. I was like, I'm just going to try one high end and see if it works. They do sound orgasmic. Like, if you got a spare K to throw at some headsets, Focal will not disappoint your eardrums. Holy shit. It's unreal. Unreal. Taking a reading break. Ooh, what are you reading? Dude, Sean, I started a new Hendrix book recently. Oh God, what is it called? How to Sell a Haunted House. Dolls. That's all I have to say. I didn't know. It's dolls. No, this is a real old one, Stagin. I woke up with a headache, so I had to take some Excedrin, and I figured why not just wear one of my nice headsets if I've already got the painkillers on board. It's from the wall. For those that don't know, I have a wall. Also my art, but I have a wall of my I don't want to have migraines anymore. Before I finally thought about, oh, maybe I should just get earbuds. So once a month, I whip a set off the wall and use them for a day because they're so expensive. I mean, headsets, you guys know, they're stomach expensive. It's my wall of shame. It literally is. Like, I could probably buy a car with that wall. It's disgusting. I don't want to talk about it. If they would have believed in it and worshipped them, then they would have been spared, obviously. Am I in his house or outside his house? I think we're outside. Dude, Viata,
Yep. If there was a god worth worshipping, they would be the ones that fixed the world. But gestures at world. Help!
They are, and they do sound incredible. If you look up Focals, they're incredible. I mean, they really are. They're a French audiophile brand that's been around for a bit, and they truly, like, if you know anything about sound or if you're an audiophile yourself, these have the most broad soundstage I've ever experienced in my life. Like, I can go from listening to Dimmu Borgir to fucking Frank Sinatra and have just as good a time with these headphones, and that's the thing that's crack. It's just crack. Like, the drivers inside are fucking sexy. They're Navy, not sponsored, not an ad. Just like, I feel like I have to justify what they cost. They really do sound the cost worthy of it if you're an audiophile type person and you like to listen to music a lot. I got them to try to relieve headaches. And honestly, this is the best of the headsets. This one doesn't do the headaches as often, but still can. No judgment shall be passed. I believe people have the potential for good in them. I believe everybody do, but good and bad is so subjective. It's hard. Yeah, atheist is a non-believer. I just don't believe in a religious organization or like a white Arabian man in the sky who worships virgins and shit. That's it. Like, I have no problem with people having faith or spirituality or like even being religious. It's the ones that take it to that dark place, or it's on. I've said this before, and it's such a. It haunts me the amount of times I've heard someone say, "Without the good book, I don't know where I'd be," or "Without the good book, I'd be an evil person," or "I don't. You wouldn't like to see me without this book," or "If I don't go to church, I can't keep myself in line." And it's like, you need therapy, motherfucker. That is horrifically frightening. Because that book has more genocide, murder, and rape in it than anything I've ever read. And I read a lot of medical history, my dudes. I read a lot of true crime. Holy shit. And I read the Bible. Holy shit. Talk about true crime. Jesus fucking Christ. Ah! Ah! Like, no shit. The words God and love are not one time in the same sentence in the entirety of the Bible until 17 pages before the very, very end. 17 pages before the end of that, God is love. I don't think people read that fucking book. I live in Oregon, lifelong residents live in statehood pride instead of religion. I know, that's how my family is with Washington. Dude, did you hear about Medical Lake burning down up near Spokane? Like, burning to the fucking ground, Sean. It's horrible. The Bible, the true foreskin crimes, seriously. I kind of consider myself agnostic a little bit. Atheist feels very finite. Like, I'm not open to the idea of spirituality, but I am. Like, I think Buddhism is really beautiful. There's aspects of it that are really beautiful. There's beautiful aspects of Judaism. There's beautiful aspects of Christianity. There's beautiful aspects in religion. It's just, it tends to be used for really dark, nefarious things. I got it, Vex. Hold on. Selective context, exact. And they pick and choose, exact. And it's so crazy because, like, as a not very religious person, I look at it from the outside in and I say, oh, it looks like you're picking and choosing. And then you talk to them and they literally tell you, like, oh, well, we don't follow things that aren't contextual today. And I'm like, but you are following things that aren't contextual today because you still hate gay people and trans people. And what? I worked with a Mormon girl that was super fucking open about Mormonism, and she would talk to me about it all the fucking time. And the amount of times she told me, "Well, we don't regard that part of the book anymore because that's not contextual today." And I'm like, "What the? Who chooses? You still wear special panties that cover you from knee to tit." She did. I saw them, like the special panties. It's a bodysuit under your clothes if you're unaware, like a scratchy silk bodysuit. It's so fucking like different. I don't want to say weird. It's different. But you know what I'm saying? It's really hard for me to look someone in the eye and they're like, yeah, polygamy doesn't make sense anymore. And I'm like, you're wearing underwear from here to here because you're afraid someone in the world will make you impure if you're not wearing those underwear. What the fuck? She was an educated human being. She went to college. She had degrees. I just don't know what happened. Religion scares me in that way. It's very culty in that, like, the smartest, most educated person in the world can just buy into it. And I'm like, how? Ah! Not agree. I think that's part of the reason I'm such a huge fan of Colbert is because he's Catholic and yet he maintains being a nice person and not trying to push that bullshit on other people. Like, he can have a good conversation like that and not be a douchebag. You know what I'm saying? I love that. And I grew up with so many Catholics who are so not that. They're just so like, Catholicism is kind of defined by that cliquey mentality. Like, if you're in or you're out. Oh, you weren't baptized. You didn't. You're never going. You're going to. It's refreshing. Oh God, isn't that the same guy who thought it'd be okay to say the N-word as long as it was during comedy? Who? Stephen Colbert? I don't think so. Oh my God, let me know if that's real. Oh, Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais can be problematic. Yeah, he has really good view. Like, he has some really good views, in my opinion, allegedly, whatever you want to say, on religion and like atheism and stuff like that. But he has some very controversial, like his recent stand-up where he tried to teach the audience how to laugh at a transphobic joke or a knockdown trans joke was not my favorite thing he's ever done in the world. I.e., I'm probably never going to watch his stand-up ever again. But I won't discount that that was a beautiful conversation and that was a really good point of view. I loved that. That was great. Yeah, his most recent stand-up, if you watch it, it's literally the first 15 minutes of it. He gets pissed off that he was almost canceled for making a Kris Jenner joke or something like that. Or not Kris, Caitlyn Jenner joke. And then he spends 15 minutes trying to teach you what to laugh at in terms of a knockdown joke. I don't know. Just kind of tasteless. He's clever. In my opinion, in my experience watching him in the past, I think he's more clever than that, and I don't think he needed to ride that hill to death. But to each their own. Incoming 420, load your bowls, bitch. I gotta grind some weed, actually. He's an ass on some things. Nobody's perfect. I just, like, it's real hard for me to get past anti-trans bullshit. I mean, I'm sure that's not unique here. Obviously. I'm preaching to the fucking choir. And I know that. But you guys know what I mean? Like, it's, what, like, man, how many hours does someone spend writing a stand-up? And that's the best you could come up with, dude? You did The Office, for fuck's sake. I think what impressed me about Colbert so much is how he maintained the persona of being an arch conservative so well that he was invited to Bush Correspondents' Dinner and he just mocked them the whole time. I love it so much. And they still think that. My mom thinks that. It's hilarious. Cheers, Chief Green. A knockdown joke is, from what I've learned, I guess, excuse me if I'm wrong on this, is when you're basically making jokes about a community of people that are already kind of at the bottom of the barrel in every way, shape, or form. Kicking them when they're down. Is that a better term? Kicking them when they're down. It's literally punching down. So people who are lower on the ladder of whatever you want to say, you're hitting at them instead of punching up at people. Yeah. That's it. It's just not my favorite form of comedy. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't laugh at it. I don't know. Just me personally, though. Everybody has different opinions and different tastes and shit. So my mom-in-law got this Temu herb grinder that's rechargeable, brought it to my friends on fight night, and everyone was ordering one. Isn't Temu one of those, like, Shein things, though? Be careful with Temu. I don't know. I thought they were, like, Shein or something. Well, there, sheepy. I honestly, there is no gauging it. I think it's very much like the only time it's gaugeable from the outside in my opinion, allegedly, is when it's, very clearly a group of people who are like in the public eye and being punched down on constantly. Like, I'm not a fan of trans jokes. The trans community is literally just being murdered, stalked, chased down roads, screamed at daily. One of my good old, like long-term community member friends, Jay Sparklestorm, was in here yesterday and said that people like to chase them down the road screaming, "Are you a girl or a boy?" And Jay is a fucking adult. It's just too real. I don't find any of it funny when people in the trans community are literally being murdered, or people of color, like making a joke about a school shooting. Those aren't funny, and I don't think you can really make them funny, I guess, in my opinion. But again, humor's subjective. Laugh at what you want to laugh at. Do you know what I mean, though? It's like clear punching. It's not, something where people are like, but is that really punching down? It's like, oh, like, where is the trans community being supported? Is it being supported in any way, shape, or form by anyone but itself? Not really. Therefore, I think it's punching down. But that's just me. I don't fucking know. Cheers. Yep. Cal, where was that? I saw that this morning. Someone just murdered a store owner because the store owner had a pride flag in their window in the United States of America. So, like, that, in my opinion, is punching down because those people, we can't laugh about that shit right now. Like, I don't know. If you're laughing at that, you gotta be out of touch or something. I don't fucking know. I kind of want two knives. We could bring our ATVs. Dude, seriously, I can't even, like, I cannot fathom. Like, it disgusts me what y'all go through on a daily basis to exist. It's disgusting. It was in California. Disgusting. Disgusting. I don't need to laugh at a school shooting, to be honest, but that's me. Same. No. I just don't, like, it's not funny. Like, I hate to be that guy, but I don't think it's funny. This just blew my mind with two paints from the same company, ordered from two different stores, and they're completely different. Wait, what? Wait, what kind of paint, though? It's almost 420. What kind of paint? Because I've experienced that exact same thing before, literally, and it's like I think it's shipping. This is my theory. I think that what happens is it's how they store the paint. No shit. Some companies do not store them in temperature control, and therefore the formula changes on the inside, because I've had the exact same thing happen to me. Like, two different things from two, just like one from Amazon, one from somewhere else, completely different colors. But it was like sealed. It was definitely manufacturer sealed. Speaking of trans, if you really want to piss off a redneck who's transphobic, if you call their truck a she and they have hanging balls on it, tell them they made their truck trans. My favorite is to bring up that Jesus had two dads. They fucking hate that one. And people want to know why I'm so against guns. I mean, it's just, yeah. I just haven't. I was talking about this yesterday a little bit, Kel, but like, I truly want to know when that point in time happened where it became like cool and fashionable to be so fucking petrified of the world, you're willing to carry a murder weapon on your hip and whip it out and murder. Like, you're so scared. So scared. And in my personal experience, the vast majority of these people that do carry murder weapons on their hip have never actually had anything happen to them in their life. And I think their fear compounds because nothing has ever happened to them. Like, where the fuck is the mental scape there? And I grew up with guns. Like, I'm not personally afraid of guns. I'm afraid of someone who is so afraid of the world they have to carry one to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Not maybe, but people bring it to Walmart. The Jethros with the lift kits on their stupid trucks really hate it when you call them size queens. Oh, I love that. I love to say, like, oh my God, my panties blew off. I'm so fucking thrilled right now. I think I've recommended it before. Tom Hartman, The Hidden History of the Second Amendment. Yes, it is. It's actually on my list right now. We used to play outside on our own, just getting into all sorts of trouble. I mean, I still do that. Me too, time and 100%. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, it's only idiots and bigots and fucking racists and people being crazy with guns these days. I just don't understand. I've been to a Walmart in the wee hours. Sometimes I think I want to conceal carry there. I mean, that's on you going to Walmart at the wee hours, man. You know better. Walmart people exist. Yeah, it's the lack of acknowledgement that, there is a level of mental instability where maybe a murder weapon at any point is not a good idea because some people have explosive fucking tempers. And I mean, I'm not going to fucking but like someone with an explosive temper, it's time to take responsibility for your explosive temper and maybe acknowledge that if you like swing your fists when you get angry, you probably shouldn't have a gun. I just don't trust you. I don't know what you're going to fucking do with it. What up, Asystole? Oh, we're waiting on drummer. Actually, I wanted to take a break before drummer video. It starts in 9 minutes. Wait, this conversation is more US centric. Which conversation? Which one? We're having like 4. Guns? Your cops don't have guns. Of course this is US centric. Your cops like have like a flashlight or something. Of course this is US centric. No shit! Zeke named Black Widow, stop it. How about, really? Maybe. Inside the house? Perhaps. Do you hate us? Princess Snuggledebum. Kills, do you want to know what his real reaction was? He got done with stream yesterday, and I was like, babe, look what I found in the yard this today. And he goes, oh, cool catch. What are you naming her? She's actually right there. I'm making her a home. But that's her temporary home. So if you see a little black thing crawling around, that's my new widow baby. I'm sorry humans are dumb, stupid, panicky animals. I don't want to give you a gun. Yeah. No one who doesn't have murderous intent lose anything from not being able to bring their guns into Walmart. Yeah. I know. That's the thing. Like, yeah. Oh, okay, your cops have guns, just not community officers. Okay, there's a difference there. Okay, cool. You can't service the community if you're fighting them. I agree. I mean, that's basically the biggest problem, Sheepy, is that the vast majority of us Americans are screaming that exact thing. Like, how are you protecting me? Like, the police officers whose job is just to pull people over on the highway for speeding, they have guns. And you're just like, I understand. I feel you. Yeah, how do you help people with murder weapons? I don't know. Yeah, we don't have community officers. It's like there's different names for levels of police officers and stuff, like highway patrolmen and shit, but they all have guns, I'm pretty sure. And they get this, Sheepy, so I don't know if you knew this about America. I'm pretty sure this is just America, and it is a little bit state specific. It varies via states. But for instance, in order to attain a cosmetology license in the United States of America, it's a 2-year program. 2-year program in order to attain the training to become a police officer is 4 to 6 weeks. From like nothing to gun, 4 to 6 weeks. But to cut hair, 2 years. And I'm not saying you don't need that much education to cut hair. Like, I want people knowing how to cut my hair, but Jesus fucking Christ. Whoa. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's a really tough discussion, to be honest. There's no black and white to it. Let's take a break real quick. I gotta pee. Let's take a quick break before Drummer Boy video. I've got it up. It's 6 minutes now because I fucking spaced out. Quick break. Stand up. Stretch your dicks. Clits. Non-binary bits. Get some water. Load a bowl. I'll be back in a few minutes. I feel like it insinuates they didn't put any hard work in. They were just born that way. And I do not mean that. When I say talented, I mean like, oh my God, look at all the hard work that person put into what they're doing. Like, how fucking impressive. Right, like he's just so like I bet he's probably a very interesting person to talk to. It might muffle. Okay, so I asked in chat, like, does the cowbell on the drum do anything for the cowbell? And BDO said it might muffle the cowbell a little bit. I imagine he has it on there to make it easier to hit. I figured that too, but I wasn't sure if it actually like made it sound different. And then he hits the drum that the cowbell's on, and I'm assuming the cowbell's gonna dampen it, right? Thank you, David. I mean, I hope so. I feel like I explain it every single time I say someone's talented. Like, I just don't want to insinuate I'm saying that I'm disacknowledging the hard work that went into what they're doing or something like that. You know what I mean? You do anything long enough, you'll get good at it, right? And that's actually at the end of, we watched one of his videos, I think it was yesterday, and I was at the very end of it, he just had a little talk, and he was like, do something you love to do. Like, make sure you love the practice. That's what he said. Something like that. Like, practice, 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 and love the practice. And I was like, that is such a fucking... Because if you think about it, like just using painting as an example for myself, I never ever thought of anything I've ever done as practicing painting. I just paint because I enjoy it. But like, if you think about it, every single painting you do is practice. But you don't even think about it. It's kind of like working out. If you do something that's fun, but just happens to be physical, you don't really think about it as working out. You're just like doing something fun and it just happens to be physical at the same time, which is what I try to do because I can't stand going to the gym or anything like that. It drives me nuts. I always hated that talent wasn't associated with putting in hard work. In my opinion, you obtain talent. I agree 100%. And I feel like I was kind of brainwashed that way as a kid. My mom, like, I'm, I guess, arguably the only artistically inclined person in our family. Like, in my immediate family, no one, like, paints or draws or anything like that. Ooh, fuck yeah. If that's too loud, let me know. Oh, shit, fuck. This is great. She would say things like, oh, I can't draw. I can't do anything like that. I can't paint. You're so lucky you can paint. You were just born with that talent. I grew up hearing that constantly. And I just don't, I was like, I don't understand why you say you can't paint. Like, pick up a fucking paintbrush and put paint on a canvas. Anybody can paint. What the fuck are you trying to say? Like, it never made sense to me. Yep, enjoy your practice. I love that so much. I have a quote from a guy that was on Twitch. I say from now, and he also did props for the Fifth Element. Practice overrides talent. Yes. I don't know. I'm practicing being depressed a lot. I still don't think I've mastered it. I think that's a lifelong thing. It's kind of like playing music. You're never going to be perfect at it. You just keep frowning. I coughed so hard this morning it made my eyes water. That was weird. Same with me in writing. I never think of it as practicing. I'm just doing it all the time. Yep. Because you like it. Yeah. I mean, same. It's something, but you inevitably will, I guess, improve. I don't know. I never see improvement in my painting, but I guess that's something that happens. I don't know. You become more efficient, whatever. Think about focusing on the enjoyment and the practice brings you as a lovely perspective. I really like it. I like thinking about it that way because that's usually what I say when people ask, like, how do I get into a fitness routine or something like that? I'm like, just think of something you like to do that just happens to be active and make that your hobby. Don't go to a gym. You don't have to lift weights to be in shape or anything like that. Like, if you want to do something like that, just pick something you like. Because, like, working out's going to suck. Unless you enjoy that. Unless you enjoy the gym thing. Like, sure, do it. But you know what I mean? Melioriated! Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a fucking anus its wings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure, sober consent. And I hope you're doing fabulously this morning, love. Did this band cover Rage Against? I just love a brass. Like, brass is just great. They did. Did we? I think we watched it. I have it. It says it's been watched. Or listened to. Hold on. I'll play it when this one's over with the listen. I love that song. It also makes sense why I'm not drawn to a lot of creative endeavors, because making creative decisions always stresses me out. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, it totally makes sense. I mean, it's like, I mean, you can apply that kind of thinking to, like, coding. People who do computer science coding and shit like that, like, they're not born good coders. Like, they fucking start coding and just become good at it because that's all they do for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And inevitably, you're going to get better at it, right? I think of it like, do you struggle with this because of something psychologically, neurologically, or is it genuinely just scoffed at trying ever? Yep. Yes. That is the constant battle, right? Like, is this just my head fucking with me, or is this actually something miserable? My favorite recommendation is tying working out to something else you love, like listening to audiobooks, podcasts, that as well. 100%. Yeah. The more enjoyable you can make whatever the physical activity is, or whatever it is you're trying to, like, put into your life that you're not really enjoying, you're going to stop even thinking, you're going to look forward to it, I guess. I don't know. I look forward to running because I like the nature and I like the view and I like the silence and I like to listen to music, not necessarily because I'm running. Brass Against released a new one, Seven Nation Army with Pusher Man. Ooh, hold on. I'm getting it. Oh, fuck yeah. Hold on, let me move these over. We haven't seen that one yet. Hold up, her hair looks amazing in it. Oh my god. How do they handle curls without it touching their face? I just closed Rise Against. No! Rise Against. Rage Against. Jesus Christ, Katie. Jesus Christ. So this is the Rage Brothers were of the like super baggy pants and wearing like a white tank top kind of era thing. And I remember them, they would have like those belts where you would like pull it was like thick ass canvas material through the little metal clip and they would have to like rake that shit because their pants were so huge and baggy and oversized. And then they would like sit there and adjust their pants perfectly in the middle of their butt cheeks with their boxers showing. And I would just watch them get ready in the morning like at least this makes sense. Who the fuck wants to look at the half your butt cheeks? I never understood it. I made fun of my brothers all the time. I'd pants them constantly and they'd beat the shit out of me, but I never understood the pants thing. It doesn't make any sense. It's a fashion choice. It's just like, it seemed like, I mean, I'm sure you've watched some people. My brothers would walk around and one hand was always on their crotch of their pants because if they didn't, their pants straight up fell off. Like they were always, I mean, every 15 seconds they'd pull their pants up. They were constantly, it was like a tick. I would like to see all booty if we're fucking, like I'm into an ass, but just like in general, strangers, your ass is where you poop from, and the less material between you and that between me and that ass means I'm more likely to have your poop particles in my mouth when you're inevitably farting through the mall, and I just don't want that. I don't think I should have to. You know what I'm saying? Cine Moose, are you one of my brothers? Are you impossibly white yet love rap with a passion and dress with saggy fucking pants? Oh, God. I think it's on display that you have clean underwear. The bitches love clean underwear. I mean, true. You really can't walk around with, like, what are they called? Like, poopy streaks? Poop streak? I don't, there's, you know what I'm saying? You can't really have that if you're walking around with your underwear out all day. Skid marks, thank you. My brain just wasn't doing it. Skid marks. Hold on. I am not fucking with you right now. I was nominated for prom queen. That's the level of small school. Like, we kind of crossed weird boundaries. But my brothers were 4 years and more older than me, so they went to the Seattle schools more. So they were that K-Swiss baggy jean era. But no shit, it was me and my best friend on the softball team were nominated for prom queen. It was the weirdest moment of my life. Because I like went into high school as a total burnout and left high school like that. It was weird. No, we're not getting it worked up. I wasn't even going to mention the crime, David. I wasn't even going to mention the crime. But I think it's funny because I don't think anyone would guess that about you or I in terms of what we do and how we look anymore. Like, I don't think anybody looks at me walking down the street and goes, I bet that was her history. Ever! It was weird. It was a weird time. But honestly, it's because I don't think I wasn't a popular kid. I just tend to I get along with everybody because I want to. I don't want to not get along with anybody. I like to get along with people. It makes life more pleasant. So if I can, I do. And I just think that, I don't know. But small school, literally 200 people, like, let's be real. The true queen! There can only be one. It's so fucking hot outside that I couldn't see out of my glasses as I stepped out. Ooh. Got me a ghost pepper chicken. Dude, your glasses are going to fog from that. My high school was small enough that the varsity quarterback was also the lead in the musical. That was exactly my school. Me and my best friend in high school, we were the catcher, pitcher, battery on our softball team. And we were both in theater. And, you know, we literally tried growing cocaine at one point. Like, same. Very small school. Everybody does everything. Because, I mean, there's so few kids. You know, you join a team, you're on varsity. Because that's all there is. It's interesting how that works out. When I hear about other people's lives and how they kind of define themselves by one thing so early on, I'm like, God damn, what? We totally did. We were We were both, I know this now, did not know this at the time, both extremely highly undiagnosed bipolar, and we fed off of each other's manic energy like insanely. And she, very much like myself, had shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves of filled journals of just like manic thoughts. And we would read them to each other late night on the phone and be like, oh my God, you wrote about Coke too? We should grow Coke. Oh my God, we should. That's such a good idea. I bet we could maybe go on the internet, the dark web. There's a dark web that exists now. Like maybe we could go on there, get some fucking Coke. Crazy. Like we were just, it was bad. Stupid high schoolers. Stupid fucking. We were like in that rebellious mode where like we were juniors, I think, applying for college and shit. We were like, fuck the world. College is stupid. Let's just grow Coke instead. Which is so stupid. This is the one. I've seen that music video a million times because it's so cool and her dancing is amazing. But like, what the fuck is... I mean, none of that has anything to do with perfume, in my opinion, that I can tell, and I've seen it quite a lot of times. But like, also, what's happening? There is a lovely poon shot truth. Facts. Did you guys know that Millie was named after Mila Jovovich because of my obsession with that movie? I know. Weird. I'm just clearing links. I got a lot up. That one's a great one though. That's in the list, by the way. If you're part of the tits, it's in there. Mystical? Who are you? Oh my God, I love that y'all are so fucking old. 42% of Elon Musk's 153 million Twitter followers have 0 followers. Over 62.5 million of Elon Musk followers have posted 0 tweets. Really? That's fucking funny. Funny! Funny! Tell me a joke, funny man. That's, how about that? That's fucking funny. Wow. 42% of Elon Musk's 153 million Twitter followers have 0 followers. Over 62.5 million of Elon Musk followers have posted 0 tweets. Wow. I know! Oh my God. My favorite part is Elon getting blocked by Grimes, so he tries to remove the blocking as a feature. It's so hot. I love it so much. I'm kind of living for it. Ryan Heffington choreographed the Kenzo World commercial. Also did a lot of the Sia videos. Why? My dogs are so passionate right now. That does make a lot of sense. That's all I wanted to say before Lilith decided to sing the song of her people. I love that song where he requests a female to reverse her gluteus maximus in general direction. Is it back thine thang up? Or dost thou speak of put eyes on mine booty hole? Booty, booty, booty hole. I don't know. I have no idea where these stats come from or anything, but they're funny, and I'd believe it, because most of Twitter is fucking bots and shit, let's be honest. There aren't that many people in the world. There's an accidental ball as far back as John Ritter in Three's Company. He sat on the bed, and you can look right up his shorts. Oh, that's how I saw my grandpa's ball when I was like 12. It was too much for me. Thou is correct with thy first assumption. Backeth thy thing up. I don't think I have that one. I have, what is Mick? Wait. Hold on, I'm going to grab that one. The video. Hold on, I'm sorry. We have to watch it. Dost thou, father, knoweth thou worest, thou mother's undergarments?
I gave it a wash, turned it on, and slipped it in.
She doth not, daddy. I saw Grandpa's change first. Yeah, my grandpa's big old ball rolled out of his shorts at his birthday party or something. I was sitting across the porch eating fried chicken, just like... I straight up didn't even know what it was. Like, it was so old, it was unrecognizable as a testicle. I just told my mom something fell out of Grandpa's shorts. She's like, laughingly told me it was a nut. I was like, no, it is not. With my drumstick in hand still. No, that was not a ball. I don't know what it was, but I think it went back up. You should catch it. Oh, God. That fried chicken was done. Imagine if I would have had like a mouthful of eggy potato salad, though. I did, and it was like gray. And the fact that the balls were so old that they could straight up separate to the point where only one testicle had fallen out and it like that far. Like I didn't know that as a youth, but as an adult, I've been downtown a few times. Like balls don't do that. On people my age at least. Know what I'm saying? It's usually like this. Or like a little bit like this maybe. Maybe once in a while if you're real fucking hot, but like, whoa! Holy shit, how do you not feel that? Jesus fuck, I forgot the beginning of this song. Dude, nuts are beautiful no matter what. It was a hot summer day. It was just wild that he didn't know his nut was falling out of his pants and that everyone around was just like, fuck. It's his birthday. I guess we just let his tit out. Yeah, let his nut out. I missed an old timey banger. Wait, where? Wait, no, I did not. Did I miss a link in chat? Hold on. Did I fucking miss something? You can repost it if I missed something. That's on me. Pottery skills? Okay, hold on. Pause, bitch. I think we need to take a break. So I was trying to line shit up. The Elon Musk one. So depressing. And get rid of shit we haven't listened to. But we all know this song. So I'll play this. It's goddamn. Oh, God. Good times. Good times. I didn't skip Mystical. Oh, no. I'm not skipping Mystical for Juvenile. I just had to hear the beginning of the song. Bitch, don't even worry about it. I don't skip shit. I'm just moving shit around that I haven't listened to yet. We still have Beastie Boys. I don't know how I didn't play that. I don't know. I think someone might be fucking Clay. The eyes say I'm gonna fuck it. I don't know what's happening there. As you were. I would never. I just had to hear the beginning of the song literally to make sure it was the right one. The back that thing up. Because you never know. Like, there were so many songs back then that had, I mean, similar to today. They have very similar names. And I'll be like, I literally saw Bouncing Back by Mystical. And I was like, oh, is that back that thing up? No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, the lyrics were very similar. I'm just dumb. It's been a while, okay? Shut up. I'll be right back. Enjoy this. Oh my God, what? No shit. What? I'm not that blind. Good Lord. Was that not supposed to be obvious? Did no one else get? No, it's totally the same dude. I'm kind of being a cunt about it. No, it's totally the same dude. Yeah, I got that. What about it? Did I miss it? Well, I mean, they're playing different parts. Like, obviously, they're all dressed differently. Like, either they're different personalities or he's playing different parts of people in the neighborhood. To me, what it looked like is like two buddies catching each other doing yard work and being like, what up? Let's have a dance off. And someone across the street catches it and that person's seeing what actually is happening. But those two guys are like, see how badass they are? I don't know. It seemed like a cute story told by one person. Am I totally off on that one? Did I not dig deep enough mentally? I'm really tired, okay? Okay, I was gonna say, like, I might have not gone far enough. I don't know, but that's what I got. I just thought it was so obvious I didn't have to say it. But we can talk about it. Oh, I love the montage. Are you kidding me? And there's Caleb fighting a bear in the dark. I've watched it so many times. That's like the origin of YouTube shit, isn't it? What was Barats and Beretta, whatever? They did Bible in a Minute. Earth, air, fire, water. It's crazy. They were amazing. I don't know what happened to that crew, but they were really fucking talented. Okay, just making sure I like looked into it enough. I wasn't sure. I'm shallow, but like if we we could because you can't live take down. You can't just like punish someone for listening to music out loud. It's the recordings where you get into trouble. So I made it so they're not there. It's been nice. We watched Bowie in space. Boom. Thank you, Glut. That's actually the link to do it. Yet, from what I've heard, listening to like my sister talk about it and some of her lawyer friends, and just looking at like my lawyer friend and shit on Twitter, is that if they did that, they'd literally have to punish people for playing music too loud in their cars. Because it's the same concept. You know? It's like who controls sound. Yes, you can control the recording of a sound, but like live sound, you know what I'm saying? Or like they'd have to start taking down people for doing impersonations and stuff like that. Like that's how ridiculously far I would go. But who the fuck knows? I'm gonna think positively because I'm gonna be honest. That like year where I couldn't listen to music was maybe the worst year of my streaming career, and I highly, highly, highly considered going back to respiratory therapy because 8 hours a day without anything but fucking chill hop in the background was making me want to put ice picks in my own ears. Just pop that shit. I can't do it. Physically, my brain, there's nothing that keeps my attention. I can't do it. I must have it. Broadcast, but it's still live until it's a recording. So as long as the illegal part's not in the recording, as far as I understand. It was so bad. I, honest to God, almost thought about quitting streaming. I can't do it. I physically cannot do it. If they fucking make it so I can't listen to anything but chill hop again, I don't know what I'm going to do, my dudes. 8 hours of chill hop makes me want to claw my eyes out. Can't do it. And I just do not have the fucking time, willingness, or sanity to sit and sift through free fucking music all night while I'm not streaming just so we have something tolerable to listen to all day without repeats. Please, God, no. Please, fucking God, no. Like, worrying about sound while I'm hanging out in stream is insane to me. Who owns the sound? Who owns air? It's weird. I don't know. It makes me very anxious when I think about it too much. Like, my face is getting really hot right now. Makes me really anxious because it was quite literally the most miserable time of my life. I just can't physically do it. I must have something pleasing on in the background that isn't repetitive and doesn't sound like absolute baby food. Like, this is great. I know this song. Not fucking baby food. I can't do it. I'm sorry that got so loud. I just physically can't do it. If they threaten my musicness, I quit. I don't know. I'll go be a hooker on the road or live in the woods in my Jeep. I don't give a shit. I can't do it. I mean, hopefully they just figure it out after I'm dead. Like, they can do it once I'm gone. I don't care. I don't have kids to invest in. Own air once I'm gone, please. Because for the meantime, I need that air to sound nice. And not like, beep, 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 like something in a fucking music box. You know what I'm saying? Is that still super loud? Did I not turn it down enough? I know there's a delay. I just want to make sure I'm not deafening anyone. It is? Okay. I can always lower it. Literally, like, especially with YouTube, it sucks. The volume is all the fuck over the place. So I never, like, I can't even look at my decibels and be like, oh yeah, it's bouncing at the same decibels now. Because every song is so different. There's no equalization and it sucks. That's why I support the EFF, so consumers still have some IP rights. I mean, I'd pay for a right to listen to music out loud. It's just insane. Because seriously, like, while streaming with these cans on, I've heard 4 people drive by my house, and I can hear exactly what's coming out of their car. How is that any different from us having a conversation while music's playing in the background? And it's not in the recording. You know what I'm saying? It's not in the VOD. None of it. Not even my alerts. When there's a recording of the music, then again, it's super convoluted and I'm tired and high, but basically point A to Z, If it's a recording, people can just play it just to listen to the music, and therefore I am stealing content and providing it, I guess. Something like that, and it's available anytime. I don't know. There's something convoluted about that. Whereas, like, theoretically, you could treat my stream like a radio station. I don't know. I don't give a shit. But, like, that's their, I don't know. I don't know. It's also stupid to me. They make plenty of money. They're fine. I agree. Spotify's terrible because it gets so loud sometimes. There's a company out now that you can pay to have rights to put music and streaming content, but all I keep seeing in ads for it is super popish stuff, and that's the thing. The catalog is just terrible. I mean, Donna, if it's a big deal, I will put that video on for you right now, and I will stare at it until it's done. I've played that video many times. It's literally in our playlist. I love David Bowie, but, like, if we're freaking out about it together, not a big deal. It's like 4 minutes of my life, or 7, or what, I don't know. Bowie can be like 15 minutes of nonsense, right? Some of it's just pelvic work, which honestly I'm not against, but, like, we can do it. I don't give a fuck that much. I've got like 15 songs in a row, but I'm sure no one would be mad about Bowie. If it's worth talking about, like, is it a problem? Nah, dude, I'm saying, like, if it's big enough to type and talk about, like, it's a big enough problem, we can play it. Does anybody hate Bowie? Nobody hates Bowie. Exactly. Licenses to stream music still act like it's radio or major TV movie rather than background noise on a stream and financially prices all out of it. Yeah. It's unrealistic unless you're already rolling, which is like, 0.02% of content creators or what the fuck ever. Rapster, I didn't say I would ban anybody if they said they hated David Bowie. I would never bait people out of the wood like that.
Never.
No, dude. Anybody can dislike music. Anybody can dislike music. Is there a very specific Bowie's in Space video you would like to watch? Or the one that is causing our problems? I don't want to fuck up. I am. Now I'm worried. It has to happen. What is it? It took up like a third of my chat, honey. It has to happen now. I'll just play any David Bowie if you don't tell me which fucking one. Of course the pimple popping video is up on here. Fucking disgusting. I just don't think men should wear makeup. It's confusing when they look pretty. I have to agree, and oftentimes they're way more skilled at it than I am, and their bone structure is phenomenal, and my jealousy really is just, like, rageful at this point. Man makeup. I don't like to do it. I don't like saying that. This is, I tried to, like, after my pirating years, I tried to buy up all the Nine Inch Nails music I possibly could because I felt bad pirating it when I was poor and young and dumb, but I did pirate, like, everything ever. I had everything. God is an American dude, though. I mean, it just keeps being more true. I don't know. Apparently, you can get vitiligo in your eye as a mutation, which removes pigmentation rare, though. I believe that. I knew a girl who had, like, freckles in her eye. It presented as, like, kind of heterochromia. It looked like one eye was kind of a darker color. But if you look closer, it was in the iris. I believe that's the colored part, right? In the iris, there was actual different colored freckles all the way through. And you could watch, they actually, like, linked up with ones that went down her face. It was really interesting. I didn't know that, though. Who's Casey Frey? Names. Who is that? I don't know the names of anybody because they don't fucking matter. Who is this person? Is this... Did you speak in the wrong chat? Are you having a stroke? Who is this? Who is this person? Did I have a stroke? Literally, his YouTube profile says Wank Boy. Oh my god, that's his name? Oh, see, the name already lost. It's terrible how fast that happens. I don't know. I'm firmly convinced my head is just permanently full. Never change, Frame. This Be Right Back screen's the worst. It's great, but I also hate it. I can make it worse. YouTube's crashed, so I'm leaving it for a sec. Or my browser crashed, I guess, so I'm leaving it for a sec. At least we have Spotify. Casey Frey. I remembered without looking. See? I can make it stick. Put a picture that looks exactly like that. Like it in the gross Discord channel. I mean, it came from a picture I tweeted. Fuck, like a couple weeks ago now. Literally, it was a picture, and then Frame animated it, and then Frame did more. And I think it's fucking great. Someone pointed out if you mirrored it, my tongue would make a heart, which is both disturbing and wonderful at the same time. I don't know what is with my tongue on everything. Like, I'm not obsessed with my tongue in any way, shape, or form. I don't know, dude. I guess I have a funny tongue because it gets clipped a lot. Oh, a melted iris? Is that what? Is it like when is it when the pupil gets torn or something? I think I've seen something similar to that, Solace. I don't even want to know. I mean, I like the dark places some people's brains go that have talent to actually do those things. I wish I could do those things. Like, they make me laugh. I have literal folders and folders and folders of GIFs and shit from this channel. Like, so old ones. Old. I mean, that's where the opening one comes from, the spinning tongue. I have like brown hair to here. It's weird. It almost looks like a different person to me. It's weird to look at. I know I'm the same and my face is the same, but like, put it in memes. Oh my god. I love it. I think it's funny. It makes me laugh. Whenever I can manage to do a selfie like that and do the dead eyes are everything. I can manage them so infrequently though, because I laugh. I like to laugh. I like to laugh. I wish I'd noticed she was flirting with me and not just being nice sooner. Such a wasted chance. Oh wait, what? Who? I mean, amen on that. That's shitty. That's, yeah. I think there's some people who don't know they're like being overtly flirtatious when they are. I've met people that are like just flirtatious across the board. I don't know. I don't know though. Doesn't make it okay. But I've known some people that just like, are so fucking friendly. They're such people pleasers that they come off that way permanently. Yeah, it's like almost a default. And I like it sucks probably on both sides because they probably get a lot of unwanted advances and probably have no idea how to advance on someone they want to advance on. I don't know. I can't approach anybody. I just stand in a corner and be tall. A Rhett and Link short. Feel fake boobs. Oh, please. YouTube was crashing. Hold on. I don't know if shorts will work. Hold up. It's like I wear out YouTube and I have to restart all my browser shit, but I don't want to lose all the links you guys gave me. I'm gonna give it a sec. It's being a shit. Let's see if shorts will work. Giggity shorts? I'm gonna get rid of some links actually. We've listened to... I don't want to get rid of that one. But Frey. Fuck, what was his first name? Casey. See, I did it. Oh, she was flirting. I was just young and very dumb. I mean, we're all young. I'm dumb. We've all been young and dumb, man. I don't know if that helps it feel any better, but like hard same. I'm always just, what a nice dude. Maybe this is a nice t-shirt. I think it depends on how much meat flesh you already have in your tit. That's all I think. I don't know about the implant. Like, I have an aunt who is like 0% body fat and has implants, and it feels like hard rocks in her chest. Like, there's no give. It's literally giving her a hug is like, in Mean Girls, when it's like, like they're huge and just so hard because she has nothing. She's so skin and bones, always has been. I don't know. I would assume like if you've got a lot of boob flesh, like they're going under your pec most of the time, right? So it would be like under boob flesh. I don't know how you would feel it. And there's saline versus gel, and I don't know how this goes with implants, like implants, if they're bigger, so forth and so whatever. But when my mom had breast cancer and got her breast implants were actually teardrop shaped. Because she had breast cancer, so she had all the breast tissue removed, all of it. So the teardrop shape actually like fills out, so it's not like a fucking donut in the middle of her chest. And they look really real. I mean, her boobs look insanely real. Other than the big Frankenscar from having them chopped off, they look crazy good. In pants? Did I say in pants? God damn it. I can only tell by taste. Honestly, all boobies are fun. I just think it's like the less body fat you have, the more it feels like a hard thing under your skin, like an implant. Like my aunt, hers, I mean, ever since I was a kid, hers are abnormal now. But like, as far as I know, with boob implants, you have to get them done every 10-ish years. You have to get them redone. Like most good clinics that you get breast implants at, they make you actually sign a contract saying you absolutely will come get them redone in 10 or something years because they can pop, your body can build like encapsulated scar tissue around them, et cetera, et cetera. Like you can get an absolute mess up in there. And every time you get them redone, your body, like your skin sags because there's weight in there, it becomes looser. And so if you want them to look the same, you have to go a little bit bigger and you go more and more and more. And at this point, my aunt, who's like in her late 70s, she looks like Dolly Parton. It's crazy. I mean, she's proud, like to each their own. She feels good, great, but holy crap. Like, when we were kids and we would put party balloons up our shirt and walk around and bump into people and be like, ha ha ha, look at my boobs. We're not some sniffs off from that at this point. In pants. I'm sorry, I said in pants. I have never, to my knowledge, turned down an opportunity to play with titties. I would never. I don't care what kind of implants you have, how small, big, what way they turn, pendulous, otherwise. Like, titties deserve to be sucked consensually. And I do firmly believe we would all agree on that one. I'm tempted to grow my hair back so I can sneak an earbud while at work instead of waiting for an empty room. Oh, God. Dude. Why not? Fuck it, man. You can probably get some damn small earbuds these days. I mean, dude, you wouldn't have to have your hair long if you got the one that staging got me that I'm still waiting to buy a cord to get to work. Oh God, what is it called? The Shocks? Because they don't even sit in your ear. They literally sit they sit right, they come around your ear and they sit right here. They're not in your ear. So, like, people might not even know it's a fucking headphone because they're the bone conducting ones. You know what I mean? No sound is coming out of that thing. So, unless people put it on their head or touch it, they won't hear shit. It's really bizarre. The moment you take them off, nothing is coming out of them. There's no sound coming out of them. It's bone conducting. Yep, the bone conducting ones, Shocks. Yeah. They're really nice. Yep. I can't wait to be able to get that stupid fucking cord. They're great. Use them in the garden and stuff like that. My favorite part is that my ears are 100% open to my surroundings the whole time. So, like I've told you guys before, I don't normally wear headphones while running because I don't want to fucking get run over by a car. But with the shock ones, you can hear everything because your ears are open. It's totally different. It's almost like two different sound pathways or some shit. It's very bizarre. But it's real nice. I'm going to go grab them, actually. I'll show you. I don't think they're charged, but I know where they are. I just want to show you what they look like because they're so inconspicuous. And for people who have no clue what they're looking at, they wouldn't even know they're headphones. And your ears are totally open. So it's like you're not even occluding your own hearing. I don't know. 1 second. I'll cheers with you in a moment, Lizzie. Give me 1 sec. They don't shake. Oh, it's so bizarre, David. I thought they would too, and they don't. I don't know, dude. These guys. They're so happy 420 and cheers. They don't vibrate. It's literally kind of black magic. So they sit behind your neck and then they don't even touch your head. That's probably the best part. And then they loop up over your ear and they sit right there. I mean, you could literally tell people you have a fucking hearing aid. They would have no idea. But if this was playing shit, I mean, your ear's totally open. That's the cool part. So like running and stuff, I could use these and I'm not fearing not hearing a car, or not hearing a siren, or not hearing someone coming up behind me because my ears are totally open. They think it's a fucking hearing. That's what I'm saying. It looks like a hearing aid. You would have no idea. And they come in like, I think they come in a different, like white, black, blue, and red, maybe like a couple different colors. I liked the blue, obviously, but like, I think they do. Yeah, check out Shokz. SHOKZ. Not sponsored, not an ad, but very much pleased with these things. I just need to get the fucking cord and then I can make them Bluetooth for stream, which is very exciting. No shit, Station. I've talked them up so much. They're amazing. They're literally like, they're so, you just, like the most dangerous part of these is that I forget they're on and I've almost jumped in the shower a few times with this on. Like there's no squeeze. I don't feel anything. Like you just don't feel anything. It's not touching your head. I don't know. It's weird. I just put my herb in the filtered part. Wait, Lizzie. Wait. Where's my grinder? Do we need to? So wait. So like, okay, when you grind weed, you put it up here and you grind it and then it falls down and this is the stuff. So like you opened the middle. You opened this part, put some bud in, and then like oh. I think we've all done that. Oh yeah. That's so beautiful. I think we've all done that, yeah. I think I open run. I think they're water resistant, if I remember correctly, because we looked at the packaging. I mean, there's no opening in them anywhere where I wouldn't make a practice of like taking even anything in the shower because these are waterproof. No, I was gonna say they're pretty darn solid. Like there's not a speaker. That's the part that's really hard to literally explain to anybody. There are no holes. There is no speaker. If these were on right now, none of us would be able to tell until I put them up to that part of my face. And then suddenly I'd be able to hear it because it's conducting into your ear bones. It's my black magic. They're literally black magic. I don't understand the science, but damn, are they cool. I'm very thankful to you, Stajan. Someday I'm going to be able to get that fucking cord. They're so nice. I use the fuck out of them. Oh, actually, their charge port's really interesting, Vile. It is, I don't know what it's called, but it's a magnet. Right there. So I don't have it nearby me. It's in a different power strip in my kitchen, but it's like kind of flush to this and it just like magnets on. So there's no, I don't know how to, yeah, it's like there's no exposed area for water to get in. Is sex toy charger? Is that what it is? I don't know. How does the design feel when you have glasses? Honestly, really good. Hold on. I have sunglasses nearby that I could put on with them. But they don't sit in the same place. I can do it, though. I'm not sponsored. This is just because I truly believe in being comfortable, and I've suffered for a while. So they sit right there. So I guess it would depend on where your glasses sit on your ear. When I wear glasses, I can't have anything touching that top of my ear because it kind of gives me a migraine, so mine sit above it. But see how they sit below your head? That's my favorite part. They're not on your head at all. They're behind your neck. So, like, if you have a fat head like me or a lot of hair, it doesn't matter. It doesn't get in the way. But I don't feel it on. It's so weird. You really don't feel it. Sex toys use the same tech? I had no idea. That's hilarious. This is why they're good for swimming, because it's just vibrating your eardrum through your skin instead of over air, which is, if you're swimming, you don't have air to work with. That's amazing. So I don't want to test it, but that's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. There's waterproof sex toys with a corded charger. The hole to connect the charger is so well covered until you attach the cord. That's basically what this looks like. I mean, It's a few little metal parts exposed to air, but it's surrounded by rubber and plastic and stuff. There's nothing's like plugging in or whatever you would say. I don't know, they're pretty dank. If you're looking for a set like that where you're trying to be inconspicuous or you want to hear your surroundings, i.e. you're at work, they're pretty dank. Oh, the music today. The music today. Why? Is my internet failing? It better not. It's just loading effervescently. Having a good time. Summertime. Don't be a cock. Fuck, that was loud. Ah! I got something. Some mice have chargers like that, and some of the electronic parts for Legos have those. Oh no shit, my Ghostbusters Ecto 1 has a charger. I'd never seen a charger like that before. It's really cool. The amount of Welsh I've heard the last few days is freaky. Is it like when you get a new car and you suddenly see that car everywhere? Watch the 3-part BBC documentary and half of it was in Welsh because the area the documentary was about. The locals all speak Welsh, and then I've seen random advertisements. Yep, they're advertisements now. I have Bluetooth headphones for swimming, and they work. That's amazing. Sheepy, if you hate me so much, why do you hang out all the time? My chat did the double. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it out. A video. That's what I was trying to get, the fucking link. Oh my god, hold on. Should I go tell Elbel and KPP you had nowhere else to go? Rude. Advertisements. They're advertisements now. I don't remember the last time I saw an advertisement. Why were you getting advertisements? The video's buffering. Just give it a sec. I think I need to restart my computer. It's just being stupid. Dude, me too. What cunts? It feels so wrong to say. I go outside, Katie. JK, I saw it on Twitter. No shit. I have ad blocker everywhere. It's really weird when I actually get an ad. I'm like, what the fuck happened here? I don't want you. I have blockers for you, motherfucker. Wait, other people stream on this website? I mean, I think so. Otherwise, I've been lied to. If I'm the only one, can we come up with something better than fucking Twitch? Chinese sex toy manufacturers for magnets? Fucking miracles? David, I'm saying there is quality content out there. I've been saying it for years, though. And at this point, I just think people have me muted and they're not listening. I don't know. I don't ask. I already have low self-esteem. Like, I kind of don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to add fuel to the fire. That's pie gravy in sign language. You're welcome. That's all I absorbed out of sign language. David. That's all I have to say to that. Dude, kick is... I'm good. Man, I'm good. That's the Wild fucking West over there, man. I already survived a Wild West. I'm good. Like, I think I did it. I don't want to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, just out of kind of pure laziness. That was a lot. What did I sign? Literally pie gravy. I wasn't kidding. That's just pie gravy. Like, 2 separate words. That's all I remember. Pie gravy. Pie. Gravy. But it could be cut the crap if your crap's super runny. I guess. Oh, have people been quiet about Kick? I thought Kick mainly went towards like gambling stuff for a bit there. I used to drive in and out of Wales a lot because my uncle just lived on the border. Man, I can't imagine being tight with an uncle. What a strange concept. No, I don't want to survive it again. I don't want to. I'm good. I did it. Like, I feel like I've got a decent mod team who knows what's up. I know what's up. Like, we know what's not acceptable. I'm good. I don't want to do it again. Oh my god, no. I'm good. If this doesn't work out, I'm living in a van down by the river, man. I'm done. I've always said if you're gonna be gross, at least be funny. Amen. Good God. Tight with family at all? I mean, word. Literally going out of my way to drive to a family member, actually. I like my sister. She's pretty dope. Unrelatable. Kick is ran by people big on gambling and have done little to nothing to moderate the cans. That's what I thought. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they would just went to gambling. Kick in general. Which, I mean, go for them. Good for them. Some people are into gambling. Like, if that's where you making your shit, do it. Could claim your name on Kick, though. I could. But then would people think I'm going to stream there? Ugh. I was kind of hoping it was a phase and would go away. Kick. I legit cannot relate to movies about because it's family. Yeah, same. Unless there's cool cars, in which case I'll watch it muted for the cars. The kids don't think I'm cool, but they'll come around if I keep repeating the same jokes enough times. Dude, just have, like, drugs in a candy jar. Kids will, I mean, what the fuck? Why do you want kids coming around anyways? No, you're supposed to do the opposite. Oh my god, Lizzie, did I show you what I've done? I kind of don't want to talk about it. This is my undead Welsh horse. I was going through all my resin shit the other day and I found a stack of eyes, like googly eyes. So I was like, well, you fucking get one. His eye already looked shocked as fuck, honestly. I didn't add much to it other than a 3D effect. Only one, you can't see his other eye. I know. His other eye's on the other side of his head, like it's not turned enough. But I was kind of glad because I could only find one googly eye that big. I don't know what happened. Like, I think the package came with 2 that big. All the other googly eyes are super small. So I was like, oh, fuck, if there's 2 eyes, he's going to look real fucking lopsided. Thankfully, there was only one. Oh, brother's kids. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense then. Yeah, my nieces are pretty dope. Me neither, dude. When kids come screaming by my house, I sometimes think about going outside and cackling like a witch just to see if they'll like be like, oh my god, that's the witch's house. Like, I want to start perpetuating that just so they just don't do that. Lizzie, I've thought about it. Here's the thing, though. All of my Halloween decorations are literally out 24/7 because I live Halloween. You know, it's a lifestyle. So I'm going to have to acquire and or make some Halloween decorations to like, I have this cool fabric right here. This is unused. I thought about making like a saddle pad kind of thing to drape over his back or something, or a garland. You know how you like strip fabric and then, you know, you kind of like shove it onto a string and crinkle it together. What's it called? Like ruching it? It's got to be stuff that's the body because you literally don't ever see the head of my horse. Quite ever. Unless I'm like, hey, look at the googly eye I put on it. So I'm trying to think of like body stuff. I don't have a witch costume. I have a witch's hat, but it's kind of shitty. No, because I mean, honestly, modern witch shit is basically how I dress every day anyways. Oh, David, I wasn't meaning it in a weird way. I was just meaning it in the way of like screaming children are annoying. I didn't mean to make it weird. I would never. That shit ain't funny. No, I was just meaning like I live right next to an elementary school, so that's my scope on children. It's just like all the time. It's all the time. If they're outside, they scream constantly. And I'm one block from it. So like that's my perspective. I don't hate kids, but damn do I hate their screaming. So I got all over their house on memes I printed while she was gone. Oh, that's beautiful. Including her Totoro picture. Oh, that's beautiful. When kids come screaming to my house, they're screaming because the fire is. They like it. That's 50 points. Donna, exactly. Like, I use Halloween as a way to go to, like, Joann's Fabrics and get sale Halloween decor for my life. Truly. I hate how truly I live that, but I do. I do. I have but I mean, it makes me smile, and it's a way of life. Ooh, armor. You know what I've been thinking about doing? The way this thing stand up, it has, like, a cardboard, like, stand in the back of it, so it's self-propped up. I thought about cutting the white out of its legs because the white is so stark and annoying. And I think it like outbalances my color balance of my whole stream and makes everything look really yellow. Because my carpet's actually white, like gray white, not yellow in any way, shape, or form. It always makes my bong water look yellow. Thought about cutting those out so I could do armored be sick. Like Dark Souls kind of armor. Oh my god, with like black and white stripes underneath. Cute. Cute! I dressed in my pirate costume for the Ren Fair yesterday. Fuck yes. I miss Ren Fair. They have it here so early. It's so damn hot. You just want to die. Ooh, flames? That's actually not a bad idea. Just painting it in. Honestly, it'd probably make it more solid so it didn't like fucking fall over as easy. I don't want kids and lots of people think I hate them because of it. Me too! Monarchs, I get that all the time. My mom loves to make comments like that, like, oh, Katie hates kids. And I'm like, who the fuck said that? I just don't want to rip my asshole open to make one. Like, there's plenty. If I feel the urge to parent, I'll adopt. I'm good. Like, I've never thought of my fuck box as a birth zone. My bad. You sat me down and had me watch The Miracle of Life when I was 5, alone. Like, are you kidding? I love my nieces and nephews. They're fucking hilarious. I love Scott's kids. Kids are fun. Just because I don't want some. Jesus Christ. Now who's sounding weird, David, but agreed. What's a pirate horse? What would be on the body of a pirate horse? Like, imagine a costume that does not involve the headwear as the main identifier. That's my struggle, because you never see the head, so it's pointless. Like, I have a pirate hat, but you wouldn't see it. You know, like, what would go on the body? I don't know. I'm genuinely asking. I really don't know. Other than armor. Armor's pretty good. I could. Oh my god! What if I made him like a jack-o'-lantern costume? Like just make a big cardboard pumpkin that goes over the body and his head sticking out. That'd be funny. Because then it still looks like a horse, but it kind of looks ridiculous. Scraggly clothes, boots, a parrot. A parrot. See, when I think of a pirate, I think of a hat and an eye patch. But I'm an idiot, so that's why I'm asking. I'm genuinely asking. Dude, time. Is it, though? Don't forget the brine. Raising kids is great, but also not for everyone. 100%. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm so happy my friends have kids. Like, they're amazing parents. Like, they're literally creating generations way better than we could have ever imagined. Like, it's amazing. And because they had kids, I don't have to. It shouldn't be a requirement or, like, looked down upon just because you don't want to procreate. I don't know. That's such a weird mentality to me. Cannon on the under. Oh, my God. There's did you... Sorry to have an accident, Sheepy. Why you gotta point shit out like this? It's just rude. Oh my god, a pirate horse would be a seahorse, technically. I could step on the horse's face? Wait, why would I do that? Oh shit, let's look at the TikTok. Let me see if it loaded. I don't know. I was getting depressed and just gave up on. I hate when my internet fails. What is it? The grinder? Is this a grinder? I hate the description under the video, but I'm here for it. What is playing? Stop. Thank you. All I can think of is milky bong water, but sure. To each their own. And dude, was it? I mean, yeah, like this seems like a joke. I mean, I'm not like it could be cool, but like this seems like one of those things that's like a fake cooking thing on TikTok where it's like someone's like, "Yeah, just take a tub of sour cream, add paprika, put sprinkles on top and you have a cake." Maybe because like we all know what bong water smells like / tastes like. And if you don't, you're living great. It's like in pot smoker world, if we accidentally spill bong water on an item, we set it on fire and we say goodbye. There is no salvaging that item. It's dead now. And I can't help but think that heat plus fat and milk would make that shit just smell like a fucking nasty hot bong. And then like the milk fats and milk solids, I would imagine would cling on to the stainless steel on my grinder. Kind of like how like if you cook milk in a saucepan, you know how it like sticks to the pan if you're not like stirring constantly. So would that like permanently fuck up my grinder? The follow-up TikTok was literally a funeral. My desk, I mean, I almost set it on fire, let's be honest. If it wasn't for Beth, I would have set it on fire. Hello, ma'am. I would have. Like, I would have. She helped me salvage this shit. It seems like a great idea. I'm just thinking of the logistics of it. That's it. What I would do, the only thing I would edit to that if I was to try that, try it with a grinder I don't care about, A. But B, one thing someone taught me on chat actually a long time ago, and it works really well, is if your grinder screen's getting really gunked up, put a dime or a quarter or something into the big main tank, stick it in the freezer overnight, and then in the morning just sit there and shake it, and the frozen resin and everything will just snap off, and the quarter helps it knock it all off everywhere. And then you get all like the, the black, like the, if I just showed you, I don't know, I have a lot of weed ground in there, but you can see my screen, it gets kind of fucking like the keef, it starts to build up in the screen and get really gunky and nasty. So like it's kind of solid at a certain point, and like that, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't like the taste of weed though. And some people are like, I love everything about weed. I like bathing it and I smoke it and I fuck it. I have weed lotion and weed lube and I fuck my plant. Like some people are like so fucking about it. I just honestly want to smoke it and feel good. But it's a great idea. If that is real, I've just seen so much fake shit on TikTok. I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Those fake cooking things or something similar where it's like literally they take a tub of sour cream, add some sprinkles or something, put it in a microwave, and they're like, look, it was a cake. And I'm like, that's not real. There's actually channels on YouTube where people break down those recipes and show you their absolute bullshit, and they remake them exactly how the person on TikTok shows you. It's stage stuff, right? Like those kind of things. I'm seeing so many of them, I'm like tainted. But that's a really good idea. I know a lot of people use like leaves and stems to make edibles or to make like milk or butter or something like that. And so I guess it's kind of the same concept. I don't see why not, but it's a great idea if it works. Also, what would be the shelf life of the weed milk? I don't know if does cannabis do anything that makes it unstable? I have no idea. Like the NyQuil chicken crap. I mean, there's even ones that are almost legit. Like they almost seem legit, you know? Like someone will have like a giant pot and they'll throw like 2 beautiful steaks in it, 2 cracked eggs, a bag of broccoli, an entire block of shredded cheese, and a gallon of like broth, and then they put the lid on it, and they're like 4 hours later, and it's like pulled pork or something. Like those ones where it's like you can see how someone could get so easily baited into thinking that point A does get to point C, but like no. And then there's these YouTube channels that will break them down, do them exactly how the TikTok showed them, and they'll like sit there with the boiled steak and like try to eat it. It's fucking disgusting. Everybody's so creative. Yeah, uh-huh. Yep. Even if it's burnt, I'm like, well, that tastes like shit, and ideally that won't happen again, but I better get high. I'm not smoking because it's delicious. Exactly. Like, I'm eating because I want to eat something delicious, and I've had a lot of edibles before that tasted like weed, and I just don't. Never been into the flavor of weed. Look at this dog. Look at this girl. Look at those beautiful teeth. What are you doing? You're awfully cute. Welcome to Poodle Life. All right, my dudes. My internet's crashing all around me, and I have dogs apparently that need to go outside that are so fucking sweet. I know. My girl and her little. She has the cutest like peach beigey nose. I've never had a dog that didn't have a black nose before. This pink nose is pretty precious. It's like pink brown. Yeah. She's so trusting. I mess with her a lot. Not meanly, but I like wiggle her nose and stuff, and she just like lets me. He's a good girl though, huh, Bill? Yeah. She has the wiggliest nose. It sticks out more than Trix, and I swear it's like a noodle. It's if you've ever had a greyhound, same. That little or a whippet, they have the whippet nose that you can and it's cute. You want to come say hi before we go? Do adults, yeah, do adult stuff together. My girl. You're very beautiful. Do you have anything you want to say? Oh, yeah. Shouldn't talk about Becky like that. It's rude. She's kind of a mean girl. It's fine. It's whatever. Rough Collie has the same shit. The wiggle nose. Cermet isn't. No, I can't take that. I'm going to be honest, Lizzie. I do not follow Julian anywhere because I live in existential fear that those dogs are going to die. Like, I don't even know if Marbles is still around, but I can't handle it. They're going to unplug my shit. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay. Nope. Oh my God. Isn't that crazy that we tried it? It's just like, I can't help it. I feel like I watched them grow up with Millie. Literally, he doesn't even have teeth anymore. That was the last time I saw anything about him. They like smeared food on the ground and he tried to lick it up with his weird extra long tongue because he's like missing all of his teeth and part of his jaw. Poor Marbles. All the respect in the world to Jenna Marbles, and I hope she's super happy, but goddamn, I just miss them so much. It is about that time. Tomorrow's my day off, and I'm going to be balls busy getting ready for Burning Man. I have to get my dates straight on Burning Man stuff, which I will get tonight, but I'm pretty positive I'll be here the day after tomorrow, Tuesday morning, for sure. So if you want to hang out. Ooh, oh my God, I haven't seen Bloody was actually just in Denver recently for like a day. Hold on. Let me see if I can find her real quick. Actually, I'm just going to type her in. I forgot I always forget that's the new school. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. It was a fabulous day of listening to awesome music on good headphones because, man, it's been a bit, and oh, they just sound so good. They really, really do. I hate it, but love it. Okay, we're gonna raid my girl Bloody Faster. She's playing fucking Baldur's Gate 3, and it's the shit. Be good. Take your joy. Do not forget to take your joy. Calm the bitch down. Don't fuck your parents' sex toys, and I'll see you motherfuckers this week. Days escape me and time escapes me, and I need a snack. Cheers.